going through the Great Bridge Coup battle today. Now before I start, I'm just going to go over the map very quickly. I'm not going to discuss my unit choice too much because I'm just going with the default characters of almost every single person. I mean, the Blue Lion House. You might have seen this before if you've gone through other playthroughs, but this is really no different. This is the Great Bridge of Murden. You've got Ladislava, commander here, and an Imperial General over here. Please remember this part of the map. It's actually quite important that you do. Now that that's out of the way, let's begin. Now the victory conditions: defeat all enemy commanders. And I'm going to go over why this is important in a bit. Your defeat conditions: all your units fall in battle. The typical defeat conditions.
That symbol. Send them now.
Natal guards.
Attack Ladislava and take them.
Right. So the way the whole battles has played out so far, it makes you think, oh, just take her down. That's all you need to do, right? Well, this guy in the corner will easily be forgotten about, and especially if you're playing on normal classic, it's going to be a bit difficult for you to preserve some of your units if you're being careless. So please do remember that there's that part of the map before you go through. If you're playing on normal casual or even hard casual, you don't have to worry about that too much. As always, look at the attack range or the attack boundaries of
What's my strategy?
character of the enemies before you move your characters in. In my case, I've got Byleth and Dimitri who are strong enough
Let's make this quick.
to take on the offense of everybody else.
At your service.
Ready when you
I'm
are.
not going to extend Ingrid out just yet, but she'll be with that main team.
I'd be honored.
In the meantime, I'll have another team go down this way, but not too far down. So the whole team will stay together, pretty tight-knit for a while.
What's the plan?
I disposed of doubt long ago.
We'll just have Dimitri finish off these two guards. And the dude joins us.
To do. We can discuss it.
Now, he will not appear if you lost him in a classic playthrough and he died, but in this case he'll join you. No matter what, he'll join you at level 37, so that's for better or for worse.
Let's deal with the enemies protecting the fortress quickly and take control of this area.
Enemies approaching. Get the. We may need to hurry.
Okay, there was a reason why I took that slowly, a bit more than usual. And that is because this is what would be considered the enemy's fortress, and I know I just took out an enemy, but there will be 4 enemies. The Fortress Knight I took out here, a Cavalier, another Cavalier, oops, and a Brigand. If you don't take these 4 out, reinforcements will constantly start appearing in the center of that, shall I say, fort. And while it won't be a massive flood, it's going to be very inconvenient if you didn't kill them off in the first place. And it will cost your characters a little bit more time than is necessary. Don't divide up your forces too early if you don't have to. But I'm still going to keep everybody together for a short bit. Just have Lysithea move here. You'll notice from the way this map is laid out, you do have a grand total of 11 characters. Because the dude now counts as your 11th.
Can't afford to lose.
Position Lysithea right there.
One to remember.
Move Sylvain a little bit closer.
I am prepared.
and move to Duva.
Acheron.
I've got to make my...
Acheron, a minor lord.
It's going to plan.
I skipped that battle.
You're nobody's fool.
You think we'll let you take?
This is no good. Reinforce.
And that was the whole point that Rodrigue kept making. If you don't defeat all of the units, I know 2 of them just charged me, but that's not the point. These guys will continue to get reinforcements from this center square. Now the problem is that Acheron has just appeared, and you cannot ignore him because, well, this should come as no surprise to anyone. He has the commander symbol, and he brings along with him a pretty good army. 3 armored knights. Oops. Paladin, or Paladin, however you want to pronounce it. 2 paladins, and Acheron himself is a warlock. So this is not an army you want to take lightly. Fortunately, if you didn't spread everybody out too much, and this is kind of why I did emphasize keeping everybody in a small, tight-knit square, you can still safely take them out with whatever units you have. In this case, as I didn't extend Ingrid out too far, oops. She could just fly in, safely attack.
Be at peace.
I can have Mercedes and Lysithia take care of the armored knights.
Got no time.
As their resistance is low, they are suitable for being targets for magic. If you don't have any, like I had to have Ingrid take that out, no big deal. It's not a big loss. Now I'm actually going to have Annette run a little bit closer. I don't need armor in this case, but if I don't have to engage these paladins, I won't. So I'll just use magic to take them out. Felix is a mortal savant in this case. May need higher magic for surveying.
You knew the odds.
As I expected.
And to do, we'll finish off Acheron with a crit. What a way to re-enter the battle.
A striking display.
And those are his reinforcements gone. Now Ash can now actually use, at this point, Deadeye to hurt that knight. I was hoping for a crit, but I couldn't take him out. No matter. Flame will move. Have Byleth take out this reinforcement in the middle.
This could turn the tides.
And Dimitri will keep plowing on through.
Hey!
See, if you don't kill, even though he's alive by 3 health, you don't kill him, and reinforcements will continue to fall in.
I'm still here.
Looking good.
Once you get that notice that reinforcements will no longer appear, If you don't get that notice, they'll still come in anyway. And that was not a stupid way of saying, oh, well, you know, I'm pointing out the obvious, but rather because the game won't consider it done unless you need to take them out in that fashion. Now I'm going to have Ingrid fly over, possibly take him out. It'll be a while, but she could withstand at least 1 archer attack. So that'll be okay in the meantime. Now I'm actually going to have Lysithia and Mercedes start crossing the bridge. I'm going to have Byleth and Dimitri, my strongest characters, take the front. They can tank the assault.
To repay her majesty. Here's the plan.
Now this looks incredibly stupid because, well, Ladislava will most likely end up killing herself, my strongest characters, but you have to remember she can fly towards you, and there's a demonic beast in the center of the map that provides pretty good offense. So if you can't take out that demonic beast, we've got problems. Anyway, I won't focus on that beast right now. I will just take out the Imperial Soldier.
Stray.
Now, once you even make a move towards that map,
Helm and Gloucester have arrived to join the...
Lorenz will appear. Don't ask why he wasn't. Well, he's only making his appearance now, but he is. And this is not irrelevant, because if you wondered why he hadn't appeared in the Blue Lion House at any point, this is why. Now, just for safety's sake, I'm actually going to have... Sylvain use a monster attack, or a monster piercer skill, on the demonic beast, so that I'll crack it open. Keep it up again. Then I'll move Ash up. This battle is just going to take a while by nature of the map, so don't feel too bad about how long it may take. Now, I am on normal casual, so some of you might be thinking, wow, this guy is still bad at this game. And yes, that is true. I'm taking some pretty easy ways out, but whatever. None of that's happening. Oops. I'll have Dimitri move up. Take out the beast.
See you in the eternal flame.
He won't be a big problem anymore.
The consequence of the...
And he leveled up. Not important.
Lady Ada.
I expect no less.
Now, notice that I've taken Ladislava out, but the battle is still going on. That's because when Lorenz appears, he counts as a commander. Which means, no matter what, you have to kill Lorenz in order for this battle to move forward. Which means your units are still capable of being killed, even if Ladislava dies, despite the fact that she is the main general. Now, you might notice that I've provoked nobody else, and I'm actually going to try and finish this off as quickly as I can, because it's rather inconvenient if I don't finish it off.
You took me lightly.
To oppose the Empire.
Oh, how ironic using the crest of Gloucester to take down Lorenz. Now, this is a slightly important note. If you think you could benefit from Lorenz, or you need an ally on Classic, you can persuade him to come along. Or if you don't really care about the guy because you think he's an obnoxious jerk, you can kill him. But in this case, I like getting as many people as I can back, and I do like Lorenz in my team because he is useful for some support conversations. So if you click Persuade, or select Persuade in this case,
You're inviting me to join you?
No.
he'll join you. And you might notice, hey, the battle's still not over. Remember how I talked about this guy? Yeah, don't forget about him. He's still really important. Now I'm actually going to have Flame get a little bit of action here.
Child's play.
And I'm not going to care about anybody else. I'm just going to rush that one commander. Oops. He's probably going to take down someone if I'm not careful. But I'm playing on normal casual like a scrub. I can afford to have one or two people accidentally be removed from the battle.
You lost that one.
Lucked out. Lucked out. course, he'll use a gambit, because it was highly unlikely he could beat me some other way.
Now's our chance.
I lucked out, because 65% is still pretty accurate. Not the point. Now, just so that this becomes slightly easier, I'm actually going to heal Lysithea. It was probably not necessary that I do so, but whatever. I want to make sure that he goes down. He goes down, battle is over because all the enemy commanders are down. And that is the Great Bridge Coup battle walkthrough completed. The most important things to note are that Acheron and Lorenz will arrive later as reinforcements, and they will also count as commanders, so don't recklessly rush in and leave yourself open to attack. Do not forget about the knight in the upper left corner of the map. He still counts as a commander. If reinforcements are bothering you, take out that fort with the 4 units surrounding each of the directions, north, south, east, and west. And that way you can prevent reinforcements from constantly hindering your efforts. Bait Ladislav into coming for you. Don't take out the demonic beast if you don't have to, but it's a really big help because it will hinder your efforts. And you'll accomplish this mission with no units lost. If you like this walkthrough, please do subscribe. There'll be more videos like this in the future. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.